Hello, hello. It has been a while since I've actually streamed. Had to really bring my nerves back in. Right, and I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I'm feeling much anxiety about jumping back into streaming. But I'm just gonna jump right in and do some golden treasure because that requires a lot of reading anyway. Start a new game. Where would I like to begin? I haven't played this game in a while. I'll do the moment from when I hatched from the eggy. Hatched from the eggy. The very beginning, maybe. Actually, yes, the very beginning, because I haven't played this in a long time. You are alone in the chamber. There is one wall which surrounds you utterly, in every direction and on every side. The wall is made of love, and it embraces you. Its inherent goodness is an obvious and complete truth. There is a rhythm in the chamber, a beat and a flow, which has always been. It is the only way you can tell between sleeping and waking. When awake, you can feel the rhythm, and when asleep, you cannot. Sleeping and waking. When awake, you can feel the rhythm, and when asleep, you cannot. Which time do you enjoy most? Enjoy being awake? Even now, in the beginning, you reach toward change, toward the future. The thrum of the rhythm promises everything to you, and will soon blossom into reality. You have gained a large amount of air mastery. Then, after a time, you hear the voice. At first, you did not know what... me misreading things. Then after a time you hear the voice. At first you did not know that there was a voice, only a strange sensation unfolding in your mind, a soothing warmth, pulses of orange colour, and the comforting taste of brimstone on your tongue. And yet you are alone here in the chamber. Could there be something outside? You reach out, forming a coloured echo in your thoughts and sending it beyond your reality. I'm going to move that microphone a little bit closer. And you are rewarded with an explosion of purest joy ringing through your essence and echoing through your mind. In time, you learn the differences between the emotions, the colours of the mind, that the voice outside the wall would pour into you through its mind song, and which you would pour back, and so you discover happiness and sadness, anger and calm, fear and curiosity, and an innumerable spectrum of others. And then the images come, pictures etched in neon. I cannot read. Relief in your mind by the song of the voice. I have no idea what I'm saying. They are images of amazing beings, of stately tree and honorable, reliable stone, of chattering stream and murmuring sea, and of the great giver, who is also called sun, and the great birther, who receives from sun and gives birth to all things, which is also called earth. Earth and sun are the greatest of beasts, mightiest of all the animals, but next to them in might are your people, the true children of above and below, the kin unto each other, who are also called Draak. The voice then asks you a question. O tiny kin yet to be, which shall you become? Sun, the radiant one, the great giver who rules and slays, is slain and reborn each day, or Earth, whose circle dances to sun's music, who nurtures peaceful and omnipotent births of good beasts, knows all silent secrets and abides forever. I went to click the wrong thing. Of course I went to click the wrong thing. For me is the knowing and the healing, and the dance of the circle. I wish to be Earth. The voice responds by singing a vision and feeling of cool damp earth pregnant with green life into you. On this path lies a power hidden but great. May you find a deeper peace amidst the violence of existence. Sorry, I need to take a sippy of water. Time has little meaning in the chamber, marked only by the rhythm within you. The wall also seems to embrace you just a little more closely with each moment. The voice from outside leaves and returns again and again, continuing to instruct you gently and at a slow pace, ensuring that you can receive its song and build yourself around it. It teaches you of the many good beasts, those of fur and scale, and feather and fin. Some are swift, like the hopping long-ear, and some are powerful, like the horned grazers. But all are good, and all have their own music. Most importantly, it teaches you the two great laws. First, that you are a destroyer. To live is good, and you may only preserve your life by tearing away the life of others. You must destroy. Find that which calls to you and destroy it, and take it into yourself, and grow mighty. If you fail to destroy, you will waste away, and be yourself destroyed, and all your music will become silence. Second, that you are a creator. All creators are one of two kinds: givers, who give of their essence during the dance of creation, or birthers, who receive the essence and weave new life from it, bringing it forth in the fullness of time. When you have grown great, you must seek out another who is also great, and of opposite nature, and through the dance of creation become a source of the future. If you fail in this, the destiny of the children of heaven and earth will waste away, and where there might have been the echo of your music in the time beyond yourself, there will be only silence. So it is, was, and shall be. There is a brief silence during which you sense that there is a space enough for one question. What do you do? What shall I do? I'm gonna take a sippy of water right now, and then I'll come back to the question. Give me a little moment. Need to hydrate myself. I asked whether it is possible to live without destroying others. Be not crippled by fear, nor by shallow sympathy. There is no other way to exist. All of the uncountable beings in the one song are destroyers, great and small. Such has been commanded to all by the beast of time and space, which is also called reality, and so you must accept it with joy. But you shall choose just what you will become a destroyer of, and what you will not, and in that choice lies the power to bring change. Gain some earth mastery and some water mastery. Beyond the two great laws sings the voice. There is one lesser law. It is not great. If you violate it, you shall not be destroyed. Nevertheless, taste this truth and chain it within your mind. You must seek treasure. Treasure comes in many kinds, but you will know it when you find it. Treasure is something rare and of worth to all of the true children of heaven and earth. By taking treasure as your own, you shall prove your greatness to other kin. Whether attained by strength of body or of mind, or any other thing, it matters not. All that matters is that you must gather all treasures to yourself. Some are obvious, but well guarded, and some require little strength, but are difficult to find. None, though, are both obvious and easily obtained, or they would not be treasure. Will you give me a treasure, great voice? Ooh. The voice's song suddenly turns darkly crimson. Never. It sings in painful tones which cut across your mind. Learn this. You will be given nothing. All things you must take with your own being. No kin will give to another without a price being paid. In this there is truth and honor, and the growth of strength through untold eons of hardening and happy strife. Fight for your treasure. You must fight sometimes with your body, and sometimes with your mind, and sometimes with your very essence, but always you will earn treasure and never be given it. Steel yourself for the battle which never ends, which is called life. Love the battle, and own with pride its gains and its losses. This is a shard of wisdom. The voice's song grows softer. Now I leave you, my kin, and my creation. You may never hear my song again, nor I yours. I have imparted the two great laws, as is my duty. You are a destroyer, and you are a creator. And these truths are woven into you like warmth into blessed flame. If you ceased to be a destroyer or creator, you would no longer be kin. And you know of the lesser law, the seeking and taking of treasure. Though you may survive and be well fed and strong of body, if you have no treasure, you will never be called great among the kin. You will never know the pleasure of the dance of creation, and your creator self will languish in a frigid void. I think that's the word. I don't know what I'm saying. All other laws are false. These alone bind us. Remember that you are Draak-Kin. All other beings of this world must stand in the shadow of your beautiful and terrible music. The rhythm which you feel now flowing through you is the rhythm of life. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm stumbling over my words. To have the rhythm within you is to be alive. To be silent without the rhythm is the perfect sign of death. Nature shall now be your guide. companion and opponent, your friend, enemy, and always, always your teacher. There is no being born of earth, the great birther and son, the great giver greater than you. The music of our people is great. Rejoice knowing that your essence has been woven into such a body, and that such a fate is yours. When you at least escape from the wall which I have put around you, both to keep you safe and to test you, then you will be worthy to begin the great adventure, which some call life. And with that final message, the idea of yourself exploding from potentiality into reality, the voice fades and is gone. You know that it will not return. How do you feel in that moment? Excited to begin the mysterious journey ahead. You are eager to show the world how great you are, how much greater you shall become. You dance a tiny, tiny dance within the confines of the chamber. I need to draw that now. Just a little dragon, not even completely developed in the egg, doing a little dance in the egg. That's why the egg shakes. And sing raw, pure songs of hope and longing into the nothingness beyond the wall. You have gained these masteries. Haha. For a time, you are left alone again within the chamber. You feel the measured beating of your rhythm within you, and drift in and out of consciousness. The wall seems to have gotten smaller, hugging you tightly indeed. Your rhythm has swelled into mighty chords, and your breath is fierce against your legs. Suddenly, and without warning, the voice returns. It is not a measured song rife with ordered sigils as last time, but a lurid gash of feelings and ideas suddenly thrust upon you. Beware the other seed, the no-tails, the flat faces. Beware their terrible music. Beware the seed of the others. Beware. Crescent Shadowclaw. I have to beware you. No. Hi, Krez. Thank you for chatting and being here. And suddenly there is an awful silence, a space left behind where something should have been. I should redo that emote for you. No other voices enter your mind. A few times you think you may be receiving a song, but it always proves to be simply yourself echoing tiny hopes, fears, and dreams. Meanwhile, the wall which is made of love, and which has always, always embraced you, is squeezing you very tightly. I need more water. You might want to loosen your grip a little bit, Krez. You're crushing me. Its love, once so pure and benign, has become toxic. You are pressed so I can't speak! Mercilessly, you can barely breathe, and to make matters worse, you feel a horrible emptiness, a draining within your core. You know what? Be still and silent. Breathe and wait. The wall loves you and knows what is best for you, and yet you grow weaker and less comfortable with each passing moment. At the last, you are so confined that you cannot even breathe. The wall is going to love you into destruction. Oh no. Panic sets in, overwhelming your mind, enslaving your actions to your most basic self. You thrash and struggle and gasp, and for the first time you know true, complete and utter fear. But at last, through your fear and your mad dance, you cause a breaking of everything that you have ever known. It falls agonizingly slowly to pieces, the wall cracking and crunching as it simultaneously fails and succeeds in its true mission. You hear not only with your mind, but with your ears, and see not only with your mind, but with your true eyes. Covered in the ruins of the wall, you emerge out of potential existence and into life. It's okay, I appreciate the lurk. I've always liked the art in this. I forgot to mute my mic. You are somewhere inside the body of Earth, the Great Bertha. Her semi-soft flesh is veined here and there, with the grasping roots of trees, or blockaded by stones who stare blindly at you. The air here tastes of comfort and slumber, and your own body feels as though it is in good condition. But you feel a burning in your core. You know that it is the destroyer within, eager for substance to fill your being. If you fail to find anything to destroy, the emptiness will overtake you, and your life will be lost. You sense nothing to consume here, though. A few illuminating rays tumble in from above, but your vision is still dim and unsteady. Perhaps you could leave this place by crawling up the tangle of roots overhead. Whenever you consider a task which your will alone cannot conquer, you will get a sense of whether you will succeed or fail based on your elemental attributes. Climbing up the roots would require a certain amount of fluidity and flexibility, which are the domain of the water element. Red indicates that you cannot succeed, at least not without problems, in your current state, while green indicates your feeling that you certainly can. Yellow means that it is too close to be sure. As you make choices, your health and energy may be affected as well. Success brings benefits, but be not too afraid of failure, though. Through it all... Oh, there. I've lost my place. Hang on, I'm butchering all these words. But be not too afraid of failure, though. Through it, all beings learn and grow strong. While success has little to teach. Now choose, newborn. What will you do? Let's see, what will I do? I'm gonna have a drink of water because I'm talking too much. My vocal cords are getting quite the workout today. Let's see. I'm gonna use my limbs and jaws to climb directly up the hanging roots. You flow steadily upwards through the hidden spaces between the roots and stones, twisting your body to fill the empty spaces. The light grows as you emerge into a still larger chamber. This space is much larger than the last, and though you are still sheltered by Earth's body, light is more plentiful here. You may be approaching her skin. A clean azure flavor slides across your tongue. Water, the comforter and supporter of all life, is here, gathered into a still body before you. Something within you resonates with it, drawing you towards it. What will you do? I will draw closer to the water. You move closer. The music in this game is top notch too. And for the first time, you see yourself. Your body, sculpted and painted by time and space, is almost beyond description. Your armor shines subtly. Oh, I don't know how to speak. With Earth's rich hues. Like the promise of precious things buried deep. Your feathers, each one dyed with more colors than you know the names of, long for the touch of air. And you are crowned with plumes so that all other good beasts may know your sovereignty. Your long neck, graceful limbs, and supple tail transform every motion into a weaving cascade of flowing movement. Seeing your true form for the first time, you feel peaceful. Deep within your mind, you knew the truth of what you were, even when you were in the chamber. Yes, this is reality. This is the body into which your essence has been woven. These are the limbs with which you will walk the paths of this life. The teeth and claws with which you will mete out the judgment of destruction upon other beings. This is the fruit of your creators, and this is the body whose legacy may be bequeathed to others, if you survive long enough and are found worthy. This is yourself. You are content. What is my will? Okay, I'm going to move my mic down. I've got it in a weird spot where I can't see chat very well. There we go. Actually, I actually was about to do something, but I'm gonna consume some water, both in the game and right now, because damn, my vocal cords really hurt. You lower your mouth to the body of water and use your tongue to make some of it into you. Oh, to take some of it into you, not make some of it. Jeez. It flows pleasantly down, trickling to your core, relieving you of a little of the emptiness within and soothing your essence. You have gained a little energy. Water's reputation as a friend to all life is apparently well deserved. Your core demands something which water alone cannot slake, though. With nothing else to do within this space, you follow the whispering air and light outward. Now that you have emerged from the Great Mother's flesh, you can see her more completely, and her power and beauty are beyond your wildest hope. Wildest hope. The trees are her feathers, and the mountains her spine. Her breath is the wind, and her essence flows in streams, rivers, and the distant sea. Above you, sun, the great giver, shines his own endless essence down upon earth. He blazes above you, mighty in his glory, beautiful and shameless in his circled dance of creation, by which all that carries the rhythm of life is ultimately begotten. The air between them is sweet with life and light. Fruits of their union, the wind blows, teasing your wings. A wild desire to tread the air, to rise above fills you. What will you do? I mean, embrace the wind, spread your wings and fly. You spread your wings and leap fearlessly from the heights, knowing that Earth cannot hold your Draak-Kin greatness. For a single beautiful moment you hang in the air, and then Earth rushes swiftly at you. Frantic flailing of your limbs does nothing. You tumble to the ground, crashing through treetops, then limbs, then bushes, and then the cruel, unforgiving ground. Ow. I knew what I was getting myself into. Body ringing with pain, you slowly recover from nature's rebuke. Apparently, you are not yet worthy of treading the boundless paths of the above. You sense that you have much growing and learning to do before you can realize your dream of a few moments ago. You miserably failed attempt at flight seems to have been witnessed by a small winged beast, a lesser child of earth and sun. It stands out against surroundings in bold black and white. It laughs at you, insulting you with a mocking song. The mighty Draak-Kin once ruled over Earth. Now I have seen Earth rules their race. O thou who tried to fly just after birth, are chained like a slave by her downward embrace. Let the shame of my song and your body's own pain teach you this. Only reach for what you can attain. Tick, 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 tick. You have learned more about the way of the white black. How will you respond? I will reply with a mockery song of my own. Refusing to reduce yourself to the rhymes of the little flyers, you respond. Safely you sit out of reach and hurl insults, but you would surely not dare to fight even a newborn of the mighty kin. Your flesh smells rancid, your bones hollow and meatless. You envy the treasure of greater beings, scrabbling in the dust of shiny things of little worth. You mock yourself, mocking those whose great way you imitate. O brief airling, the flesh of your grandchildren will have rotted to dust in a mere 100 turnings, but my song will echo still in this land. My good song, my strong song, of the first children of above and below. Such are the images which you project into the white-black's mind, assaulting its senses with truths, showing its smallness next to the might of the Draak. Being dealt with such a severe blow to its ego by a mere hatchling is too much for the white-black, and it shamefully takes wing. In its chagrin, it drops a shiny object, and though it may be of little worth, you have gained your first treasure. I've got a little bobble! While simple and lacking any special powers, this bauble reminds you of your very first success. It's a very important treasure. It's my first treasure. Moving on, you allow the hillside to guide you downward. You have been following the path of the swift-running river for some time when you are struck by a powerful scent. Flicking your tongue out, you taste the sacred essence of one of the kin on the breeze. Floating on twin wings of pain and decay, there is another flavor as well. Something strange. Something animal but not. Something other. You shudder, your feathers rising upward involuntarily. What could these strange scents mean? The kin whose scent you now smell could possibly explain, but you are not hatched. Oh, I am not hatched. Jeez, how am I here? But you are now hatched and beyond the chamber. All kin are rivals, seldom welcoming the scent of a Draak in their territory. Still, there is something familiar in that scent. Excuse me. Something which tugs at the corners of your mind. Steeling yourself, you carefully draw closer to its source. Destruction. The horrible stillness of a body empty of spirit. The noble red essence of a great kin, shed not in a true dance of destruction, but trapped, tortured, the confusion, the pain. In the synergy between its scent and yours, you know without a doubt, this was the great being who instructed you as the voice. This was one of your crew. Its rhythm is now silenced. Its songs forever stilled. Already, tiny spirits of decay infest the vast body, feeding off of it, reducing it to void. Something is clawing at you from within, straining at your heartbone, flooding your mind. Fear and rage and shuddering nausea overtake you one after another, growing and withering within. You feel yourself instinctively belch fire seed into the back of your throat, only just managing to swallow it again, denying it the chance to explode into a searing flame to consume the things which now sing, dance, near the ruins of one who created you. The things, what are they? There is something wrong with them.
The death of Thankyou saddens me.
Oh, Lemon. It's okay. Well, actually, it's not okay, but still. They seem to have more than one skin, some of them belonging to other animals. The brightness of their body heat is darkened by the cold, dead hides they cover themselves with. There is something strange about their oily scents, something familiar, but alongside that, something completely other, like no true animal. They clutch strange things in their forepaws, which you cannot identify. Though they reek of the blood of trees, but most horrifyingly, they have no tails. They are tailless. You have made the fish for me. Thank you, Chris. I love you. You are Oh, never mind. I've already said those lines. I had forgotten where I was. What do I want to do? Decide quickly. I will flee from this place of destruction. You flow rapidly through the underbrush, scrambling over rotting tree corpses and crashing through shrubs until there is no trace of either scent or sound of the no-tails. They seem to possess some kind of terrible magic, which allows them to cause harm even from far away. Again, this seems wrong, beyond all possible definition of the word. Is not all order in the world dependent on the simple fairness of having to destroy your enemies with your own body? Perhaps the bizarre things are beyond your ability to deal with as a hatchling. You resolve to attempt to learn and imitate their strange magic. You'll need to take some dangerous chances, or perhaps you can learn their way. You try standing on your hind legs, as they do, but though it briefly frees your forepaws, that proves to be an unstable position for you. The thought of covering your beautiful body with the skins of other animals seems wrong. Perhaps there is power there, though. There is too much to think about. You lack information. Your core is empty and needs to be filled. And now, you must turn to other things, but perhaps there will be other opportunities to learn about the no-tails. You feel something small striking your armor. You turn to see what it is and find nothing. But then it happens again. And again. It's not painful, but it is annoying. Eventually, you realize that this must be rain. The sacred water of the sky which sometimes falls to bless the Great Mother, of which you were told while still in the chamber. Soon, rain is falling everywhere, tumbling and vaulting off of leaves and sliding merrily down the grass. It makes it hard to smell and taste the air. It proves you as it spatters against your armor. You find shelter in what used to be the den of a family of fur beasts. A scent lingers only on the edge of your consciousness, and they must have been gone for many suns, or even moons. You dig it slightly deeper and broader with your claws, and then settle in, watching the rain's downward dive. Oh my god, I have never noticed this from when I last played this like 2 years ago. But there's the little bobble. I never noticed it. Yes, this should suffice for now. Surely grander layers await you in the future, but you feel comfortable and safe in Earth's body. At last you have a moment to think. You pause, considering your situation. Ah, are you teaching me how to save my game? Ah, yes, this is to see my, how I am doing. No trace of the no-tails can be smelled, your body is in fine condition, you are hungry, and the bubble inspires you. A moment of reflection will make your current feelings and thoughts clear. Awareness of one's own state of being is key to survival in this harsh and beautiful world. You may also draw your thoughts toward any treasures or artifacts you have found. Right here. My bubble! There is little there now, but if you survive and you are bold yet wise, you will gather many. Perhaps some will even have strange and wondrous powers. Here you can recall the many denizens of the Great Green you will meet. As you explore, hunt, and survive, your knowledge of each of the many tribes and peoples of good beasts will grow, and their secrets will be revealed to you. And if you wish to leave the waking dream of this life and return to your other reality, or change certain aspects of this one, you will find such thoughts here. Your progress will automatically be saved and remembered, so do not fear the void. Yes, here. Thank you. Thank you, game. Your relationship with the Great Four, the elements which make up reality, will be your key to survival. At any time, you may draw your thoughts towards the elements, more clearly comprehend their gifts. There. The sigil, yep, I went through this. You can see it in my first video up on YouTube. I'm not going to read through all the tutorial stuff completely at the moment. I do remember this. Bing, bong, bing. There we go. Done. Because I need a small break from talking. I'll be right back. I need to take a little bathroom break. So until then, I'll leave you with Lemon.
Dispensing product. Are you still there?
Dispensing product? What product? Alright, time to go explore the world. Remember that failure is a far better teacher than success. Mistakes and losses bring with them the best lessons. If you lose a challenge, you may suffer in the short term, but your elemental abilities are likely to increase. Certain treasures and gifts may also affect your elemental affinities. Quality product. I don't have anything to show quality products. The cozy nook is a good place to rest. If your body has been damaged, it will slowly mend on its own. But spending a sun resting here will greatly increase the speed at which you recover. A few scratches will not hinder you, but any significant wound will impact your ability to hunt, fight, and even to think clearly. The rain has passed and the great above has cleared, but the world is darkening. Night must be approaching you. Slip out of your den to investigate. You emerge in time to see your first sun ending, and as he dies in scarlet glory, new smaller illuminations are born in the opposite corner of the sky. By the time the sun has gone completely, they dominate the great above, a parade of holy light marching in slow circle dance. You were taught of the stars while still in the chamber, but seeing them with your own eyes is a true wonder. Each of the stars has a color, and a brightness not quite like any other. Some are red as the body of fire, some green as the grasses of earth, some blue as the deeps of water, some white as the clouds of the air, some stand quietly firm in their color, and some sparkle and flash, shimmering gaily, even in the great above. The four sacred elements hold their being. A cool wind blows over you, ruffling your feathers. Inspiration is striking. You feel compelled to let your voice ring out in song. What shall you sing? I will sing Great Song of Water. Water Song. Of the greatness of water I sing. That which flows through and over and around, that which nourishes all beings. I sing of the clear water, milk of the great Bertha, every stream and pond and creek, a well of health and life. I sing of the crimson water, where flows the rhythm of life within. Its waves and tides shaping my sacred body and those of all of my relations, fueling the senses and bringing healing and emotion. I sing of the hidden water, the flow of that which is unseen, mystery and magic beyond the hunting grounds of the body and the mind. Weller man. I am a mighty river, flowing over all the land. May many beings find their source in me. May I serve as the beginning of innumerable endings. May I create wonders in my wake, springing up like trees and green things. May my gentle passage shatter stone and carve valleys. Praise to water, who teaches us that the soft overcomes the hard, who teaches us to embrace earth, who births all that has the rhythm of life. Praise to water, which is, was, and shall be. And I shall take a drink of water. As you listen to the echo of your roaring song returning to you from the farthest corner of the valley, your tail curls with happiness. Your life will be the cause of many new beginnings, in ways subtle and obvious, clear and mysterious. You will leave this world changed by your presence, and it will bear your mark forever. Even when you are gone, this valley was wrought by ancient waters. You shall bring about even greater things. Your first sun is at an end, and it was more than you could have imagined, even with your creator's instruction. Sleeping in your lair is almost like being back in the chamber, but now you know too much. Your mind wanders from thought to thought, seeking to guide itself. Your hopes and fears toss you back and forth, scraping you uncomfortably between what was and what might have been. You see your creator lying silent before the no-tails, their chattering, screeching voices barking something incomprehensible as the red kin essence spreads along the ground. The white black mocks you as you look on. You feel the dread 1-2 stomping of the tailless near you, upon you, over you. You slide underneath the mountains to hide from them. But there are tailless everywhere, smaller and stone-skinned underground, tall and willowy in the woods, hoarse and shouting in the flatlands. It is not your precious essence they seek to shed, however. They are roaring for the flesh of something else, something older and more powerful than even a great kin. You wake briefly, and your second sleep is far less troubled. A new sun dawns, climbing laboriously over the mountains. Today you must emerge and seek your destiny. As you do, you may encounter many new things. You have not yet used your body to hunt and fight, nor have you ventured far from this makeshift den. Do you wish to learn of these things in depth? Or do you wish to dive headlong into your destiny without such lessons? I need no lessons. I've done it before. It's fine. I understand what it is. I think. You spent the past 2 suns hunting easy prey, testing your newly emerged body, and exploring your surroundings. You are now reasonably well fed and rested. The area you explored yesterday had a very strong scent, which was somehow familiar, and yet carried an intriguing, salty tang. Could it be some new kind of prey, or perhaps a treasure of some kind? You set out to discover a new truth. Your exploration of the warm wood mellow, and the strange scent takes you into a vast region of rising hills, lightly furred with brown heather and scaled with grey boulders. Air dances more freely here than among the trees, and many tiny beings flit to and fro. You have been exploring for less than half a sun, when the chirping songs of the beings hidden in the grass suddenly stop, and a massive shadow falls over you. Something huge and winged circles above, an adult kin. Suddenly all comes clear. The scent you found was the border mark of an elder of your people, and you have thoughtlessly invaded its territory before you can meaningfully react. It is before you, landing surprisingly gracefully and quietly across your path. It is vast and beautiful, like a great nation unto itself, but blue, with accents like the storm-grey rocks of the hills. Its scales bear the 100,000 marks of the lovely brutality of kin life, and yet its essence shines healthy and bright from its melted gold eyes. The midnight slit of its pupil eyeing you surprisingly calmly. One of its teeth, you notice, is jet black. In your mind, you label this kin Darktooth. When it sings to you, you are shocked by the lucidity of color in its thought images, as well as the clear, sharp lines with which it divides its ideas. It is by far the loveliest song you have ever heard, more beautiful by far than the voice you heard while still in the chamber. Hang on, I'm gonna need another bit of... Oh, I took a break to drink water, and then I'm still messing up words. Yeah, there's a lot of reading. O interloper, small and barely begun, sing to this elder kin of your future. Shall you perish here for your crime of violating the territory of a greater being, or will you live beyond the fall of this sun? What shall I choose? I shall sing a song of repentance, I'm sorry, I didn't know this was your home, and I accidentally stumbled upon it and fell right into it. After hearing your song and watching your low-headed dance of submission, Darktooth's tail settles into a less threatening position. Humility is the beginning of wisdom. You may perhaps taste the morning sun's rays again. As you lie there, flattened in submission, images begin to enter your mind. A sequential song of images and concepts, and it dawns on you that you are being instructed. Darktooth is teaching you many things. The song of annunciation, in which you declare your presence in another kin's territory and request audience. The song of welcome, the song of challenge, and many other songs which unfold from the first. Dances which communicate more complex emotions and intentions than the ones you already know. Dances of respect, of warning, of curiosity, of uncertainty. Now, barely begun. What is my intention? Do I intend to destroy you and consume your young, tender flesh? Speak of my hidden mind. Great One, you intend to allow me to survive this sun. I sing a song of thanksgiving for your mercy. Wisely sung. Had I intended to destroy you, I would have done so, and your body would already be within me. To instruct you would have been a waste. Instruction is for those who will live to make use of it. Darktooth extends its long neck towards you, bringing its vast stone blue head so close you can feel the wind of its breath. You cannot help but tremble, but resist the urge to strike or flee. The elder kin flicks its tongue out, tasting the air around you, taking a moment to savor your scent. Its tail curls slowly as it settles back into the hither. Its head is turned to the side, looking away from you, as though it is singing to itself. As one sun sets, another rises. It is now but a spark, tiniest of flames. To survive, it must learn the great contradiction. To every virtue, there is an opposite, which must be equally embraced. It must be bold, yet cautious, proud, yet humble, quick, yet slow, fierce, yet gentle. It must learn to spread itself between many truths. The lair it inhabits lies within the land of the tailless ones, the broken custodians. If it would build a land of its own, its destiny lies coldward in the great green. It may survive in this valley for a short time, but it must leave before 2 moons have passed. If it does not, it shall be destroyed. I sing this to myself, for my own amusement. Payment is not required. The elder's tail thumps once on the ground, gently for one of its size, but you still feel the tremor. Ask the Darktooth's help for the against the tailless. Darktooth's tail thumps again in quiet mirth. Indeed, answer this question. What are the tailless? You attempt to reply with what you know, shadowy forms wearing too many skins, fighting with things that are not their bodies, slaying even mighty kin with their detached weapons. Darktooth's tail sweeps across the hither and to curl against its opposite side. It is a small adjustment for the elder, but had you been in the path of the mighty limb, it would have knocked you senseless, or even destroyed you. A problem cannot be resolved until it is understood. If the newly hatched one attempts to battle the seed of the others now, it will find only destruction. Darktooth rises slowly into its vast hunches and spreads its hill-covering wings. I need to check the time. On a new sun, once again, we shall stand on this plain, the newly begun and the elder. You shall grow stronger. Do not return empty-mouthed. Nothing shall be given for nothing, and something for something. It bounds forward, striding over your submissive form as though it were nothing but a tiny shrub, gathering more momentum, and then spreading its wings. Is borne aloft, it turns a wide circle in the air, flying over you. That which is above is like that which is below. It intones directly into your mind as it soars higher. All beginnings are endings, and all beginnings and all endings beginnings, remember. It disappears from view over the Wormwood Mountains. You remove yourself from the edge of its territory as swiftly as you can, and wonder whether you will have the courage to return to this place again. Sweet. Got some more in air mastery. I am just going to... I need to take another bathroom break. I am sorry. It's because of all the water I'm drinking. Hello, I'm back. Back to the game. A new sun has risen, and the choice of how to spend it is yours. You have only a short time to discover the wonders of this valley, to survive, learn, and grow before the no-tails discover your presence. And come for you. Alright. From now on, you shall be your own guide. Remember what you have learnt. I need to move my microphone down a bit. I keep moving it in front of my vision. Hunt when you are hungry, rest when injured, and make good use of the body and mind. You have to discover the secrets of Heartbone Valley. Few dozen suns, if Darktooth is correct, and then you must leave this temporary den for the emerald reaches of the Great Green, that vast unclaimed empire of trees which lies coldward from here. Your destiny is now in your doors. The world is yours to discover, as it is for all life. So it is, was, and shall be. Alright. Now we get to go explore. Let's go explore. Oh, I might actually do some hunting, because I like to have my belly a little bit full. Yes, I shall hunt here for the sun. And I need to remember how to hunt. The familiar scent of a tree tail. I'm not going to read all of that. Because it all repeats again. Anyway, it's just... Oh. There's food over there. There's something that I can hunt for food. Oh, and it also shows me how alert it is. I need to read it, actually. Take longer for your scent to reach it. Makes no sign of acknowledgement. Okay. The wind favors me. Yep, I will silently draw near. Oh, good. Oh, it's gonna be harder to do that. If I can learn a little bit more of them. Yeah, that's true. We'll try and get close up. Oh. So you know that it is not ignorant of the fact that danger may be near. It is so near that you could reach out and touch it with your talons. Keep still and observe. Alright, I'm gonna see if it eventually just calms down. There we go. Go back. Go back. It's fine. I don't remember how to do this. You strike true, destroying your prey in an instant. Sweet. I get a little bit of food. That was not a lot of energy. Sustenance this way. That did not give me a lot of sustenance. Let's try this one next. A dark sweet essence is upon the air. a little possum. Oh, it notices me and flees. Okay. Let's try and do this chase. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I got it though. Oh no, I didn't. But to your surprise, the appendage breaks away easily in your jaws, leaving you in confusion as the prey escapes. Oh no! Its tail can, detach. I did not get the dark sweet. I only got his tail. Alright, let's try the last one, just to see what it is. Oh no. A hedgehog. Hmm. I think I went a little too fast on that. I had a bit of an itchy trigger finger. Now we're in combat. I forgot the rock, paper, scissors of this. Right, this bloody defensive. It's good to know that my attacks are having an effect. Enemy is now injured. It's going to take a few hits on this one. just gonna keep beating at it though. There we go, all done. That took a while. Go back, spike-riddled pelt from its flesh is not easy, but once it is safe to eat, you find it a satisfying earthy meal. That actually gave me a lot more. Sun hangs low in the sky, signaling the end of this hunt. Alright, I want to see what I have learnt. Know a bit about them. About those two yet. Now let's unlock a spot. Let's explore this area. Following the coldwood bank of the running water, you pass through lush meadows and tall green grasses brimming with tiny beings. Where the two rivers become one, a deep pool calls for further exploration. You have heard of swimming, but have not yet tried it. Perhaps it is time. Let's go learn about more things. I'll investigate this area, yes. Rolling outside your den in the cool of the evening to relieve yourself, you bear witness to 1,000 diminutive miracles. They are a kind of tiny being, one of the many little armored tribes who live in the undergrowth beneath the notice of mightier beasts such as yourself. But these are special. They light up the closing dusk with a beautiful light. Beaming from their very bodies, their spirits burn with such fervor that you can see their glowing souls even with your eyes. Holding themselves in midair as steadily as they can, each beams forth its own radiance in a verdant symphony. Alone each is a wonder, but together their grand dance of light sings forth a great music, just on the edge of perception. We are the light which shines in the darkness. We are the moon and sun and stars. We have found the light within us and share it with all, without shame, without thought. We are the first guides of which... we are the first guides of those who are lost. Seek the light within you, the hidden sun, and follow, follow. Dance, shine. To drive back the darkness, follow the light which shall bring the dawn. We are the messengers of the great above, come to remind you of your true self. You are the light, a spark passed on by those who came before. The nothingness should be made a lie. Let the truth be forever translated into new and wondrous languages of flesh. I don't know where the teaspoon is. It should either be in the drawer or it should be in the drawer, honestly, but I have no idea where it is. One of the living flames drifts near you, blinking questioningly. How do you react? I react by having a bathroom break anyway, so I'll go help you, Chris. Because I've been drinking too much water. I am back again. To get the frame. Okay. Oh, no drop frames. Neat. I'll simply stay and enjoy their music. Night creeps in, and you think you may have fallen asleep. You saw something like a pattern in the stars above, counterpoint to the earthy display of the little glowing things writhed in the treetops. They remind you of something, but as soon as you try to hold that thought, it flees away, leaving you alone. By moon's height, the tiny glowing beings and their dance, music, are gone. Within you, they remain dancing dreams. Oh, got the second grade of the water element. And we'll have a look and see what we can do. Return to that spot. Go back. No. I might want to go get some more food. You found it? Oh, that's good. I couldn't find it at all. Let's try and get the scale beast. Small but satisfying meal. Follow the tailpiece, feeling its long body settle within you, breaking down into your pure essence, becoming yours. You learned more about the way of the tail. Okay, last one. I never got it. I didn't get the bird. Alright. Unlock a bit more of the map. Roaming further along the cold wood bank, this part of the river brings you to the lake. Charitable waters brings many good beasts to this area, making an excellent hunting ground for certain types of prey. But there may be other lessons for a young Drac with an open mind. I'm just going to work on unlocking the map a bit more now. You've reached the end of one of the two river forks which give Heartbone Valley its name. Somewhere in this area lies the entrance to the deep forests of the Great Green, to which you must escape before anyone else finds you. Do not tempt fate, but do not be too eager to leave. Once you do, you may not return, and the opportunities for new knowledge and treasure are many, both here and elsewhere in the valley. For this area next, just unlock the map. Traveling risewood from the conflux reveals steep slopes and high hills. Rugged terrain such as this is not easy on the legs, but treasure is mountain's hatchling, is a common saying amongst the Draak-Kin. Might the rocky outcroppings hide precious shinestone, perhaps something even more valuable. Seeing more stuff. For this area, yes. Following the warmwood bank of one of the river forks, the oily, smoky smell of the tailors is carried on the wind. You're drawing near to one of their hives. Dangerous land, but a bold Drac might learn something from their mysterious ways, or steal food or even treasure from them. Last area, and then I'll go do other things. Oh. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Good fortune shines upon you this day. Nearby you find a silent form of an infant wood strider. It is unclear what destroyed it. It has no wounds upon its tender, juicy body. But its spirit is gone, its driven quieted forever. With neither chase nor dance of destruction, you have found yourself a tasty meal. What will you do? I'm gonna leave it there. Your core cries out to you, are you mad? This is a gift from Earth and Sun. Will you truly reject it? Yes. Ignoring your core's protest, you turn and leave the strangely unmarred woodstrider hatchling where it lies. When next you come back this way, it is... Here lies the heart of the Tailless claim within Great Darktooth's territory. In these lands, the great diversity of their wild is outlawed in fields of over-sharp geometry. Geometry. Yep, that's the word I'm looking for. Only one kind of plant grows at a time. The stench of the no-tail hive soaks the air, and most goodly stay far away in fear of their lives. Neither the tailless nor their slave beasts will welcome you, and only the most bold or reckless of the kin would look for knowledge or wealth here. Do you dare? Alright, I need to get some food. Investigate that area. Maybe I'll go here. I will hunt here. Go for a swim. Have a hunt. Tasty salmon. Take a few extra moments to enjoy the heat taste. Or about the rain scales. I think I'll just hunt some fish for now. Let's go to do some fishing. beautiful body has come under attack by countless very tiny beings. Entering you as you might enter another kin's territory, they are marauding your inner world, breaking, polluting, and poisoning your essence. They did not even issue a formal challenge before their invasion. The entire affair is outrageously impolite, made all the more frustrating in that you are unable to find them or hunt them. You cannot even use your mind to its regular extent. It is largely preoccupied in fighting the invisible interlopers. Your only solace is in knowing that you made the right decision by not eating vegetable flesh of a few suns ago. It was caused by simply being near it, as you suspect. It would surely be far worse had you succumbed to the temptation. You have little appetite, but perhaps some hunting might help your body rally or exploration re-stimulate your mind. The core is telling you to stay in your den and not, but the no-tails continue closer to discovering you. Not to mention the fact that you feel restless and irritable. Darktooth may be able to provide advice, but the trek to its territory will be laborious. Its assistance is, of course, never free. I will remain in my den and do nothing for today. Just rest. Lie down in the earthen sanctuary and sleep as much as directives of your core. You can only hope that this has given you internal forces kind of advantage in each battle raging in you. Perhaps resting more will help, though you feel awful. Turns out to be a wise decision, as the illness will now depart more quickly. But this is not how a mighty Drake should defend its sons. Yep, I am all better, it seems. Bed. Any being have invaded it without more sluggish. Yeah, I should have slept another day. Investigate this area. Before the base of the mountain, its Heartbone Valley, a curious scent captures your attention. It smacks of shinestone, of a hint of fire and sweet rot. Following the scent, you come to the entrance of some kind of den, blocked with a water-eaten spinestone, browned with decay. Some of the smells which emanate from it have hints of crystal and other stranger things. A spark of excitement runs from your forehead through to the tip of your tongue. There may well be treasure here. What do I do? Examine the cover more closely. There seems to be a small piece of shaped sandstone an ounce length below the cover. It probably serves some purpose. Perhaps it opens the cover. You cannot reach it with your tongue or talons. There is a hidden option. Attempt to dislodge the cover with your weight. Oh, that worked. You've grown quite a bit since hatching, and you suspect that this time-worn shinestone will break under your weight. Take a running start and leap at the cover, crushing downwards and into it. It hurts a little, but you are successful. The buckles pulls down. Send down. Oh. What is this place? Once you reach the bottom of the shaft, it levels out. With some difficulty, you manage to turn so that you are moving snout first. There is almost no light in here, making your eyes nearly useless, but traces of interesting scents abound. There is something below, as well. Traces of small fur beasts moving through the area. You have made only a little forward progress when you sense something in the darkness before you. It is a bear tail, one of a tribe of small fur beasts renowned for their keen senses and knack for survival. Even against great difficulty, there is something very strange about this one. However, something both wrong and right. Surprisingly, it does not flee from you, but approaches and calls out to you with its mind. 1 and 1 combine into 2. 2 and 2 combine into 4. 4 and 4 combine into many. By the enlightened mind I bear, which can grasp even number, and in the name of survival, this one brings warning. Danger awaits in the abandoned lair of the others. Guardians living and unliving bar the way below. You tempt destruction by your presence. We do not threaten, we only advise Draak-Kin to be. You have never heard of a mere beartail able to communicate in such a way. Normally their thoughts are shallow and easily understood. You do. Ask the beartail about itself. This one is never ever enkindled convoy of mighty beast, the undying master, most powerful of your great kin. This one is on a holy mission. The master commands it. More than this is not for you to go on it. You tread within the stiff, sharp bones of a work lair of the Delvers, the sun-fearing two-legged takers from below. Though they are gone from here many turnings ago, the twisting of the Great Mother's body remains, resisting the healing breath of time. The burning ones and their servants from among my people tread carefully this lair hung in strange ways. Perhaps there is treasure. Ask the beartail about whether there is treasure below. Perhaps, but there is also danger. Know that there is no treasure in all the world which is worth trading for the destruction of the self. So has the Great One spoken, and so it is. I'll dismiss the beartail from my presence. Beartail makes a low, snouted gesture of submission and respect, then retreats into the darkness, leaves not even a scent trail behind. Just slightly terrifying. A beast without a scent is a defiance of all you know to be true. This strange lair is extended multi-part den, something of great value surely hidden within, though you may have to overcome challenges to find them. Time is of the essence in the den, and though investigation may take many summons. You have found a curious enclosed space. Plant organs were once gathered here into a grove, though you have no idea why. No Draak would find such things valuable. Some kind of mushroom kin built a life den, glowing towers like living treasures, extending its reach through the compartment. It seems to beckon you forward. You have heard that beings such as this are widely unpredictable. Some are harmless, even beneficial. Some terribly poisonous. Dye-shaded flecks of the fungus drift lazily through the air. Strange tang creeps through your senses. In order to investigate this any further, you will need to breathe in the progeny of strange fungus here. You do. I'm gonna breathe it in. I mean, I'm already sick. Might as well find out what it does. This is a trove of decayed vegetable matter crowned with a triumphant palace of mushrooms. Beautiful and luminous, the fungal being consistently murmurs itself into the air. What will you do? I mean, I could always, sing to it. No, that probably won't. I can burn the fungus. I burn the fungus. I can chase a little bit of it. Alright, I'll taste a little bit of it. Let's eat the mushrooms. It is absolutely delicious. There's something deeply suspicious about just how badly the flavor makes you want more. With a mightier application of your willpower, you wrench yourself back. This is a trove of decayed vegetables. I will search through the vegetable tree. Oh, I found some shiny stones. I'll burn the fungus down. And breathe it out all over the fungus. It takes several applications of flame before it finally dies. Fine wisps of white-blue smoke, which curl into halos, darkened. I've lost a little energy. It has also perished with the fire. There is nothing of value here. Great. Oh, the dance of destruction begins. I will just break fire I give myself. Tell me I just died. Flame touches the black ball held in the bear tail's mouth. A surging of blinding pure destruction suddenly surges forth from it, covering your body in pain and fire. When you regain your senses, there is nothing left of the mad bear tail. Oh. I think I should retreat for now. It was holding some sort of bomb. Oh, new sun has come around. I am going back to my lair. Before the base of the mountain, which splits Heartbone Valley, a curious scent captures your attention. Like shines home. Then the scent you come. I'll leave it for now. I want to go back home. I need to recover. Let's switch. I seem to be glowing blue. An elder may know more. Rest and recuperate. Why am I? Oh, it's because I ate the mushroom, isn't it? Alright, I'll go visit Darktooth. I got some shiny things. Standing near one of Darktooth's scent monks, you have let out a song of Anuki, whatever, I just called for him. And after a short time, the Elderkin arrives. It settles its body down among the hills like a low mist and waits for you to state your purpose. Naturally, any question must come with an appropriate payment. Thank you, Prez. Ask Darktooth about the blue fungus. A presumptuous, troublesome thing. Like all fungus, it is other unrelated to the plants and beasts born of earth and sun. Its descent was before the age of rising, when air and water were still weak and fire was strong. We have lived in relative harmony with the fungi. Some are even beneficial. Beware those which emit their own light or have strong colors, however. They could bring destruction even to great beings such as we. Ooh, I ate it. What is this glowing blue mushroom? Better put it in my mouth. If it has taken root within, you must make your body inhospitable. Certain warriors among the tail beast tribe carry a deadly venom. Consuming one raw will eliminate the fungus from you. There is another way as well, more certain and immediate, but only a desperate youngling would willingly choose it. There are two prices to pay, one of treasure and one of agony unimaginable. I will. I think I got 10 treasures. Preparing for this is impossible. My only counsel, endure. Faster than thought, Darktooth has pierced your flesh with its dark fang. The wound is tiny and shallow. It is obviously being gentle. There is almost no pain, only a tiny bit of your essence escaping. You wonder what agony it was talking about, and briefly entertain the possibility that you are extremely resistant to pain. Oh, okay. And then it begins. You barely have time to realize you have been injected with the poison of an elder Draak. The pain. The pain, 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 pain. Your soul is writhing in your breaking body. This should not be. This pain should not exist. This was never meant to exist. Please, death, come. Come, death, come for me. Death, I love you, death. At last, you regain your senses. Darktooth is silent. There's nothing to sing. You are certain that poison is strong enough to kill the largest creatures of any age of titans. The fungus. Purge the fungus. Though it was just a tiny drop, it nearly wiped your very spirit from your body. This cure came at a high, high price indeed. I need to get food. It's noticed me. I'm having no luck with this hunt. And I go for the scale beast. Oh no, I'm probably gonna die here. Oh no. Yeah. I got killed by a snake. I got 3 lives. I've lost 1. I think I'll go for some rabbit then instead. At least then I can chase it. Oh, I am almost dead. Okay, good. I got to eat. Nope, I'm gonna lose it. No, I'm not gonna lose it. I'm probably dead. I shouldn't go out and get food. I should just sleep. I am stuck. Rest and recuperate. have 1 life left. Your tracks. They're not yet near your den, but you must find a new home in the Great Green before you are discovered. What? I'm desperate enough. Can I, steal from chickens, maybe? Did I steal some chickens? Like a fox? Here the tailors have built a kind of den for the sun slaves. Finding them was not difficult. You only had to follow the unique cry of their giver as the new sun's light broke over the valley. Suncallers are deeply religious, and even in captivity they keep their tradition of sunrise candles to the great giver above. They smell delicious. It is said that sun's blessing upon their essence makes them a clean and yet succulent meal. Defeating one should not be too difficult, but beware, the no-tails are unlikely to take kindly to your predation upon their flesh property. Hunt a Suncaller? Yes, yes I will. They can be threatened by my actions. Give me Did I learn anything from observing them? Nope. I'll brace for now. Surface feathers were caked with filth, but the meat was surprisingly hale. You have learned more about the way of the Suncallers. Never mind. Never got near it. Should be fine if I just use. Would completely fill my belly. I'm gonna get greedy. probably dead. I am dead. I got greedy. Never mind. You have not lost. You have lived with each step, each breath, each choice. The world has changed by you, remade anew. Your journey is complete. Rest now in the silence and return to begin again. Death. Death is not a failure, but only an ending. All endings are beginnings in disguise. This grants you a small bonus to fire in earth and light. Your life was lost in the dance of destruction. You had 10 shiny things. You have discovered one unique artifact, which none were earned in this lifetime. You've earned 2 tarot cards, of which one was earned in this lifetime. Hunted down and destroyed 10 beings and mastered none of their ways. Life, you kept 3 out of 3 hunting grounds. You've explored all of the valley. That's that cycle. Time to do it. I'd take a while. What time is it? 3:46. No, because we're near the end of the stream. I was only going to stream first. Anyway. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you everyone who joined. I had fun going through this visual novel. I need to actually finish it, and that's what my streams are planned for the time being. But till then, thank you. I'll see you next time I stream, whenever that is. Bye.